Good morning. Our topic is all about word problem involving addition and subtraction of decimal. How do we add and subtract decimal? To add decimals, align the decimal point in a straight column and add like adding whole numbers. Align the decimal point in the sum with the decimal points in the addends. When subtracting, align first the decimal point just as addition. So bago daw tayo mag-add, i-align daw yung decimal point o pagtatapatin. Sabihin, dapat yung tens nakatapat sa tens, hundreds nakatapat sa hundreds. Then yung sum natin, i-align din natin yung decimal point sa addends. Sa pagsusubtract, ganun din naman ang mga steps na sinusunod. Example, 235 thousandths plus 4 tenths. Siyempre yung 2 tenths dapat nakatapat sa 4 tenths. Naka-align yung decimal point o magkatapat. Bring down 5, bring down 3, 2 plus 4, 6. Then, lagyan ng decimal point na naka-align sa addends. So, the sum is 635 thousandths. Next example, 24 hundredths minus 13 hundredths. So, subtraction naman. So, ganun pa rin. Kailangan magkatapat yung tenths sa tenths. Yung 2 tenths tsaka yung 1 tenth. Then, yung hundredths sa hundredths. Yung 4 hundredths tsaka 3 hundredths. Dapat naka-align yung decimal point bago mag-subtract. 4 minus 3, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Then, lagyan ng decimal point naka-align sa subtrahend at minuend. So, our difference is 11 hundredths. Next example, 65 hundredths minus 324 thousandths. So, kung mapapansin natin, yung 65 hundredths ay 2 decimal places lang. Yung 324 thousandths na subtrahend ay 3 digit. Pero mas malaki ang 65 hundredths kasi siya nga ang minuend kesa sa 324 thousandths. So, ang gagawin natin, dadagdagan natin ng 0 yung 65 hundredths. So, magiging 650 thousandths. Kasi equal lang naman ang 65 hundredths sa 650 thousandths. Kasi nga, kahit ilang zerong idagdag natin, equal pa rin yun sa 65 hundredths. Then, subtract. Nakatapat na yung tens sa tens, hundredths sa hundredths, thousands sa thousands. Then, minus 4, 6. 5 becomes 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 3, 3. So, the difference is 326 thousandths. Learning task 1. Find the sum of the given decimals. Number 1, 23 and 45 hundredths plus 8 and 63 hundredths plus 2 and 75 hundredths. The first step is to align the decimal point. So, pagtatapat-tapatin natin yung decimal point. Dapat yung hundredths nakatapat sa hundredths, tenths nakatapat sa tenths, ones nakatapat sa ones. Then add. What should be the sum? 34 and 83 hundredths. 5 plus 3, 8. Plus 5, 13, carry 1. 1 plus 4, 5. Plus 6, 11. Plus 7, 18, carry 1. 1 plus 3, 4. Plus 8, 12. Plus 2, 14, carry 1. 1 plus 2, 3. Number 2, 8 and 5 hundredths plus 7 and 93 hundredths plus 1 and 62 hundredths. First step, i-align ang decimal point. Dapat nakatapat yung hundreds sa hundreds, tenths sa tenths, ones sa ones. Then, we can add. The sum is 17 and 60 hundredths. But we can drop down 0. Pwedeng 17 and 6 tenths lang. Kasi parehas lang naman yun. 5 plus 3. 8 plus 2, 10, carry 1. 1 plus 9, 10. Plus 6, 16, carry 1. 1 plus 8, 9. Plus 7, 16. Plus 1, 17. So, the sum is 17 and 60 hundredths. Three. 112 and 56 hundredths plus 23 and 63 hundredths plus 12 and 45 hundredths. Okay, na-regroup na natin. Na-align na yung decimal point. What should be the sum? 148 and 64 hundredths. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 5, 14, carry 1. 1 plus 5, 6. Plus 6, 12. Plus 4, 16. Carry 1. 1 plus 2, 3. Plus 3, 6. Plus 2, 8. 1 plus 2, 3. Plus 1, 4. Bring down 1. So the answer is 148 and 64 hundredths. Number 4, 91 hundredths plus 86 hundredths plus 8 and 75 hundredths. First step, align the decimal point. So, dapat magkakatapat ang hundreds sa hundreds. Tens sa tens. Ones sa ones. Then add. What is the answer? 10 and 52 hundredths. 1 plus 6, 7. Plus 5, 12. Carry 1. 1 plus 9, 10. Plus 8, 18. Plus 7, 25. Carry 2. 2 plus 0, 2. Plus 0, 2. Plus 8, 10. So the sum is 10 and 52 hundredths. Learning task 2. Solve the following problems. The perimeter of a quadrilateral is 412 and 95 hundredths centimeter. If the three known sides measure 85 and 56 hundredths centimeter, 112 and 77 centimeter, and 85 and 26 hundredths centimeter, how long is the fourth side? So when we say quadrilateral, it is a four-sided polygon, o may apat siyang side. So given ang perimeter daw ay 412 and 9500 centimeter. So when we say perimeter, i-add lang natin yung measurement ng lahat ng sides, yun na yung kanyang perimeter. Given yung tatlong sides niya, measurement ng sides niya, yung 85 and 5600 centimeter, 112 and 7700 centimeter, at 85 and 2600 centimeter. So para makuha natin yung sukat ng pang fourth side, isusubtract lang natin yung total ng measurement ng tatlong sides doon sa 412 and 9500 centimeter. Kasi yung 412 and 9500 centimeter na perimeter niya ay total measurement ng apat na sides yon. So, unahin nating i-add yung measurement ng tatlong side. So, i-add natin yon, 85 and 56 hundredths, 112 and 77 hundredths, and 85 and 26 hundredths. What should be the sum? So 283 and 59 hundredths centimeter. So ito yung total measurement ng tatlong sides. 6 plus 7, 13. Plus 6, 19. Carry 1. 1 plus 5, 6. Plus 7, 13. Plus 2, 15. Carry 1. 1 plus 5, 6. Plus 2, 8. Plus 5, 13. Carry 1. 1 plus 8, 9. Plus 1, 10. Plus 8, 18. Carry 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So the sum is 283 and 5900 centimeter. After that, we should subtract 283 and 5900 centimeter to 412 and 9500 centimeter, yung kanyang perimeter. So 412 and 95 hundredths minus 283 and 59 hundredths. So what should be the difference? So ang sukat ng fourth side ay 129 and 36 hundredths centimeter. 5 minus 9 cannot be. Bar 1 from 9. 9 becomes 8. 5 becomes 15. 15 minus 9, 6. 8 minus 5, 3. 2 minus 3 cannot be. Bar 1 from 1. 1 becomes 0. 2 becomes 12. 12 minus 3, 9. 0 minus 8 cannot be. Bar 1 from 4. 4 becomes 3. 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 8, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. Then, put a decimal point to the difference, aligning it to the subtrahend and minuend. So the answer is 129 and 36 hundredths centimeter. Number 2, a rectangle is 13 and 8/10 centimeter long and 9 and 7/10 centimeter wide. Find its perimeter. So ang rectangle ay kind of quadrilateral or four-sided polygon. So, ang characteristic ng rectangle ay meron siyang length na same size o same measurement. Ganon din yung width niya. Parehas din ng sukat. So, paano natin kukunin yung perimeter? Siyempre, i-add natin yung four sides niya. Ang formula kasi sa pagkuha ng perimeter ng rectangle ay 2 times length plus 2 times width. Kaya lang hindi pa natin alam paano mag-multiply. Ang gagawin natin, i-add natin ng dalawang beses yung kanyang length na 13 and 8/10 cm at i-add din natin ng dalawang beses yung kanyang width na 9 and 7/10 cm. Then ito-total natin. So 13 and 8/10 plus 13 and 8/10 plus 9 and 7/10 plus 9 and 7/10. What should be the sum? 47 centimeter. 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 7, 23. Plus 7, 30, carry 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Plus 3, 9. Plus 9, 18. Plus 9, 27, carry 2. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. So, pagka kasi ang decimal ay 0, no value at all na yon. Kaya, ida-drop down na lang natin. Kaya, 47 cm ang kanyang perimeter. Number 3, Obed and Dario hiked 15 and 1/10 kilometers in one day and 13 and 7,500 kilometers in the next day. How many kilometers did they hike in all? So, nag-hike si Obed and Dario ng 15 and 1/10 kilometers nung isang araw at nung next day, kinabukasan, ay nag-hike sila ng 13 and 7,500 kilometers. Ang tanong, ilang kilometers ang na-hike nila lahat? So, we should add 15 and 1/10 kilometers to 13 and 7,500 kilometers para makuha natin yung total kilometers. So, align the decimal point. Kailangan nakatapat yung 10 sa tens, 100 sa hundreds, 1 sa ones, 10 sa tens. Kung makikita natin, kulang ng mas madaming decimal places o digits yung 13 and 7,500. Pero pagka addition naman, walang problema kahit na hindi natin dagdagan ng 0 yung addends niya. Pero dadagdagan na rin natin para hindi kayo malito. So, nagdagdag tayo ng isang 0 para parehas na sila ng decimal places. So what should be the answer? 28 and 8,500 kilometers. 0 plus 5, 5, 1 plus 7, 8. 5 plus 3, 8. 1 plus 1, 2. Then put a decimal point, aligning it to the addends. So the answer is 28 and 8,500 kilometers. Yun yung na-hike, total kilometers na na-hike ni na Obed and Dario. Learning task 3, solve the given problems. Number 1, the diameter of the Earth is 12,756 kilometers. If Mercury's diameter is about 7,876 and 6/10 kilometers, shorter than that of the Earth, what is the diameter of Mercury? So, ang diameter daw ng Earth ay 12,756 kilometers. Yung Mercury naman ay 7,876 and 6/10 kilometers. Mas maikli o mas shorter siya doon sa Earth. So, ano daw ang diameter ng Mercury? So, to find the answer, we should subtract 7,876 and 6/10 to 12,756 kilometers. So, kung mapapansin natin, yung minuend natin na 12,756 kilometers ay whole number. Yun namang subtrahin natin o pang-subtract ay mixed decimals o mixed decimal. Marami siyang digits kesa doon sa minuend natin. So, ang gagawin natin, magdadagdag tayo ng 0 doon sa 12,756 kilometers. Pag nagdagdag tayo ng 0, magdadagdag tayo ng decimal point din. Maglalagay tayo ng decimal point. So, ayun, maglalagay tayo ng 0. Pero pag nagdagdag tayo, maglalagay din tayo ng decimal point. Naka-align doon sa decimal number noong subtrahend natin na 7,876 and 6/10. So, what should be the difference? So, ang diameter ng Mercury is 4,879 and 4/10 kilometers. 0 minus 6 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 6. 6 becomes 5. 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 6, 4. 5 minus 6 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 5. 5 becomes 4. 5 becomes 15. 15 minus 6, 9. 4 minus 7 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 7. 7 becomes 6. 4 becomes 14. 14 minus 7, 7. 6 minus 8 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1. 6 becomes 16. 16 minus 8, 8. Then 1 minus 7 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 1. 1 becomes 0. 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 7, 4. So the diameter is equal to 4,879 and 4/10 kilometers. Number 2. Luz wants to buy a bag that cost 375 pesos and 95 centavos. If she has saved 148 pesos and 50 centavos for it, how much more does she need? So, bibili si Luz ng bag na nagkakahalaga ng 375 pesos and 95 centavos. Ngayon, mayroon siyang na-save na 148 pesos and 50 centavos. Ang tanong, magkano pa ang kailangan niya? To find the answer, we should subtract 148 pesos and 50 centavos to 375 pesos and 95 centavos. So what should be the difference? So the answer is 227 pesos and 45 centavos. So yun pa yung kailangan niyang pera para mabili yung bag. Let us solve. 5 minus 0, 5. 9 minus 5, 4. 5 minus 8 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 7. 7 becomes 6. 5 becomes 15. 15 minus 8, 7. 6 minus 4, 2. 3 minus 1, 2. So 227 pesos and 45 centavos. Learning task 4. Solve the given problems. Dana filled the container with 3 and 5/10 liters of water. Her mother used 7,500 liters of water for cooking and 1 and 2,500 liters for palamig. How much water was left in the container? So si Dana naglagay ng 3 and 5/10 liters ng tubig sa isang container. Ngayon, ginamit ng nanay niya yung 7,500 liters sa pagluluto at yung 1 and 2,500 sa paggawa ng palamig. Ang tanong, gaano kadaming tubig ang natira sa container? To solve this, kailangan malaman muna natin yung total na liters ng water na nagamit ni mother. So, i-add natin yung 7,500 liters na ginamit sa pagluluto at yung 1 and 2,500 liters na ginamit sa paggawa ng palamig. So 7,500 plus 1 and 2,500. What is the sum? 2 liters. 5 plus 5, 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 7, 8 plus 2, 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 2. Then, ilagyan natin ng decimal point, aligning it to the addends. Ida-drop down na natin yung dalawang 0 kasi pagka 0 ang decimal, wala na yung value. So, after makuha natin yung total liters of water na nagamit ni mother, isusubtract natin to doon sa laman ng container na 3 and 5/10 liters. para malaman natin ilang litro ng tubig ang natira sa container. Sa 3 and 5/10, so nilagyan na natin ng 0. Three and 5/10 minus 2. So, pwede nating hindi na nalagyan ng 0 to kasi kung ang kulang na digits ay minuend, doon tayo nagdadagdag ng 0 Pero pinakita ko na rin na nilagyan natin ng 0 para hindi kayo malito. Kasi pwede naman nating i-bring down na lang yung 5 dito. Nagdadagdag tayo ng 0 pagka ang kulang na digits ay doon sa minuend. Wala namang problema pagka ang kulang na digits ay sa subtrahend. Magbi-bring down na lang tayo. Kasi ganun din Kasi 5 minus 0, 5 din naman. 3 minus 2, 1. So, ang sagot ay 1 and 5 liters. 5 minus 0, 5. 3 minus 2, 1. Then, put a decimal point, aligning it to the subtrahend and minuend. So, the answer is 1 and 5/10 liters. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I-hit nyo na rin ang notification bell para updated kayo sa aking mga gagawing math tutorial. Bye for now and God bless po. Salamat!